Squatch Holiday Edition. Today I'm going to make Scottish shortbread the way my mom used to make it. This is her recipe. Three ingredients: sugar, butter, and flour. The ratio is 1 pound of butter. That's it in there. I chunked it up. And it's probably not quite soft enough, but I can work with something when it's hard. I don't even know why I said that. Okay, so then I'm gonna, it's really helpful if you got like one of these, this is the most powerful domestic mixer known to man. The next step up is commercial grade, and that's a little overkill. So what you got to do is I have to cream this pound of butter, which is sort of like halfway ready to be creamed. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of icing sugar. Okay, this isn't working. It's too big. So I'm going to add the icing sugar slowly to the butter that's creaming, because you want it to be creamy, very creamy. What factor 5, Scotty? I'm going to speed this part up so you don't have to watch it. I'm like some kind of spaz. I can't get this last tablespoon of sugar out of here. Oh, use that one. The part with the spout. Alright. We'll put it up on the stun here for a minute. Once you've creamed your butter, it's time to put in the flour. And it's going to take 4 cups of flour. And basically that's it. 3 ingredients. If you use unsalted butter, you should add a half tablespoon of salt. Sorry, half teaspoon of salt. And if you don't have a giant high-powered mixer, this is hard to do by hand. You actually get in there and you need it. I get it 3/4 of the way and then I get messy with it. Okay, that's it mixed. Want to make sure that this area is clean and dry, because this is where I'm going to be doing my thing. Always put parchment paper on your cookie sheets. Just makes life way easier. Michelle was one out, a sick person who likes the snow.
Love.
Back, hey, she hung out in Quebec. Been brainwashed. Snow is fun. Or no. Or no, it's not fun to be frozen and sharp. Okay, so here's now that I'm set up a little bit, here's what I like to do. I take a lid off of something, I put a little flour in it, and now it's ready to go. I put a little bit of flour here on my counter. Out comes the dough, Joe. Now we'll adjust them in here all night. What are you whining about, Elvis? No shortbread for you. 1 year. Apparently the camera went off, so I don't know how much of what I was doing you got recorded, but you know, you didn't miss anything really. It was a lot of things happening that weren't supposed to happen, but I don't know. I'll see when I download it what's there. Anyway, so in case this didn't get in, you do this. You mix it in your hands, knead it together so you get a nice thing. And you don't want to have too much extra flour because then it just really dries out. Get it to about the shape of whatever your cutout is. I'm using the lid off of a tin. Down it goes. Out it comes. Perfect. Take a fork to it. You want to have holes so they don't explode or something. I picked a size that allows me just to cut it down the middle. And gives me a dozen cookies. There you go, you line them up. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. Usually takes between 20 and 25 minutes. I always set the timer for 22 minutes and check them. Once they start getting a little bit brown on the bottom, they're done, because they will continue to do their thing while you're waiting. So, and then, even though I don't have enough to use a full one, I use this to cut it like this, and then I'll square it up and make it, take all the little extra bits off. If you want to have uniformly baked cookies, they need to be all the same thickness. The size of them is not important, right? Whether they're bigger or smaller, as long as they're not thicker. Oh, that one committed suicide. All right, so we're getting down to the end here, which is good because the lovely Lisa's coming home to get ready for her mom's 75th birthday party at 3 o'clock. On the plus side, because of the snow, 2/3 of the guests have already canceled. But she has friends at the care facility. We'll all have a good time. See, these ones, they won't be as pretty as the other ones, so that will be my excuse to eat them. All right, into the oven they go. It's my Christmas chef oven mitt. All right. So about 22 minutes at 350, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the most important thing. Clean up after yourself, or Chef Boy or Lisa will kick your ass. She has a Okay, so the cookies are been in for 20 minutes, and now I got to check and see how they look. Lisa's home, and so I got to vacate the premises here shortly. When they're just getting a little bit brown underneath, they're ready, and those are absolutely perfect. And that's how you make Mom's Scottish shortbread. Look at those babies. You put one in your mouth, it sucks all of the moisture out of your face. And so that's it. That's how you make my mom's Scottish shortbread. Only 3 ingredients: butter, flour, and sugar. That's it. If you use unsalted butter, you need to add a teaspoon of salt. But I use salted butter because it's easier. And I just want to say, Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Oops! That one's for the dogs. God, buy a vowel, you big twat. Okay, take 5. All right, that's how you make my mom's Scottish shortbread. Only 3 ingredients: butter, sugar, and okay, take 6. I'm having like some kind of brain aneurysm. All right, so now you see, now I'm thinking about how funny this might be on the outtakes. Never mind. Okay, so here's what happened.